What's good, man? Shout out to everybody that tuning in. Blessing. We're going to talk about this issue that we, the people, don't seem to understand who have the power. I want you to take a good look at this picture behind you. Take a good look. When you see this picture, then you understand these statements. So we're going to listen to this, but keep in mind this picture. Now, I'm not here to beat up on Joe Knows. He my brother just like the rest of y'all. Sometimes people don't know what game they're playing in. Sometimes people are used blindly. So I'm not going to say Joe Knows know the power he have. Maybe we can help him know the power he have. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to beat up on any influencer. I'm here to let them know how strong they are, how powerful they are. This guy is not my enemy. But he's weakened. He's weakened. Just like the rest of these influencers. They have been weakened by the job that they have taken on. See, I fall in line with Joe Knows. But I am not weakened to that point. I don't care if 2K cuts my checks off, if 2K bans me from playing their game. It don't matter. But when your job requires you to produce the content that coming from these people, and you want to be connected, it's only so far you can go. So, let's listen to this, but keep in mind of this picture. Let's listen to this.
All right, y'all want me to talk about VC prices? Here it goes, all right? So somebody tweeted at me last night saying, are you going to talk about how it costs too much to upgrade your player? And I literally said, I agree it costs too much to max out your player.
He agreed that it costs too much
This year. And then I said, but looking logically, $1 billion company is not going to decide to stop making money.
Here's where Joe Knows fucked up for me. If everybody have this mindset that Joe Knows have, we fucked. If y'all think like this, how do you think we got to use the same restroom as you, Joe Knows? I'm not making it about race, but I'm showing you change had to come about. Joe, the world was different. But somebody had to stand up and say, I refuse to live in these conditions. We deserve better. Somebody have to say, no, enough is enough. If you have the mindset that it's a $1 billion company, do you know that $1 billion company don't survive unless you partake in it? To all my big influencers with a 500 or more thousand subscribers, do you know how powerful you are? You can shut down any restaurant you want to. That's what I'm saying. See, remember, listen to the man, but think of this. Listen to the man, but when you listen to the man, this is the man. It's not just no, we not pinpointing Joe Knows. It's all of them. Listen to the man, but keep this picture in mind. Let's listen to this. Let's continue.
This, here we go. 2K community, typical sellout, crazy with getting invited to community day.
I understand, Joe. I understand to the rest of y'all. You look at it like you being attacked. You look at it like, man, they gonna attack me. They gonna call me sellouts. What do you expect people to think when you as an influencer have the power to make changes and you don't even believe it. You don't even believe you don't even know how powerful Joe knows. People like you can make a fucking change in this community. All the video games that are out there, and Joe said something about there's other video. Let's slow it down.
Signing a contract, you ain't have to sell out like this, and the list goes on and on and on. All right, so here we go. Let's address it. First of all, the contract thing. To go to Community Day, which was my first ever 2K event that I got invited to, the only thing I had to sign was a non-disclosure agreement.
I believe him on that. Pretty sure he didn't, because Joe knows he's coming to the club. So he not in the club just yet. Maybe he real close. You know, he real close to being in that group, in that club. See, you can produce all the content you want to, and that still don't mean you in the club, aka Badge Plug. Badge Plug didn't get his logo until he had 700,000 subscribers. Badge Plug now is working hard to get into the club, but he's still not in the club. So just because you produce a lot of content don't mean you in the club. Joe knows is being initiated into the club. That's when you start getting, hey, would you like to come out? Anonymous was getting initiated into the club. That's when you see me get my logo. You see me became a next maker. But certain people can't stay in the club because they mouth too big and they willing to say things against the company. The company is a fucking money-sucking company. Do y'all understand? At the rate of getting a good game, 2K in order for us to get a good game, 2K made the game called damn near $3 million. I'm over exaggerating, but you understand what I'm saying. In order to get a good game, we gotta spend more money to play it to get it. How many versions of 2K are there? $70, $100, $150, $200. There's four different prices of 2K. We have to spend $70. You get no VC that come with that, right? How much VC come with the $70 copy? I'm sure it's not enough to build a player. So we go to the $100 version. Wait, $100K come with that? You still need another $100 if you spend $100. $5K only come with that. So, wow. So you buy a game for $70. You still got to spend $100 to max out your players. Wow. So it's $170 you just spent in order to get your dude to 99. We're going to watch this video by Jake Bell where you're going to see how long it's going to take you to earn a fucking maxed out bill. You're going to see how much hours you have to put in. All City did a great video. Make sure y'all check out that video. Now we got another great video we're going to dissect in a minute. But let's listen to the words of Joe. Remember, you hear the man, but this is what you see. And this is to all influencers that have a large following. This is not just to Joe Knows. Joe Knows might be a good guy. But like I said, good people get sucked up into things that they have no knowledge of. Good people get sucked up into things that they have no knowledge of. They get taken advantage of for their audience. So Joe might be a great guy, but he playing for the wrong team. Many other influencers are. They playing for the wrong team. They good guys, but playing for the opposite team. You know why? Because they can make a video and make the money right back. And I'm not saying that they out here intentionally doing these things. I don't know that. I can't say that. But I can say when we as the people see you operate, You're going to make all these videos. You're going to blow up. You're going to do this. Do you think these guys want to get out here and speak on 2K when 2K is their prime paycheck? What did we hear that other guy say? That Yaman dude. You dudes, man, y'all out here willing to mess up your opportunity, but we ready to get that spot. You dudes would never say that to your job if they was mistreating you. You be respectful. Be respectful. Because that's how people get lost when I disrespect. And I'm not intentionally disrespect, but I notice you get lost because you try to hold on to, oh, he disrespect. Oh, let me be respectful. If any job mistreat anonymous 2K TV, aka Jabarkis Lipkin, I have enough power and I have enough faith in myself that I can go get another job. I don't take disrespect. I don't take racism on the job. I don't take making me do all the work because I'm the new guy. No, I have a job duty and a detail just like everybody else. You're not going to put all your work on me because I'm the guy that just came in, or because I'm the young black guy, or because I'm the dude that don't know enough. No, you're going to treat me just like a man. You're going to treat me like a man. I don't give a fuck if I'm working at a fast food restaurant. I don't give a... You can ask anybody at my old job where I made $100,000 a year, how did Anonymous carry himself? You can't fuck with me on no bullshit. I didn't let my foreman talk to me sideways in a group of other men. I said, hold on, brother. I didn't say brother, but I'm being respectful because I'm trying to teach y'all something because I know y'all get lost in the crazy shit. I said, hey, man, you ain't going to talk to me like that. Especially not in front of these dudes. I said, I messed up and I was wrong. I said, but you come to me and pull me to the side and tell me what you got to tell me. He said, damn. And I kept it respectful and I showed other men I am a man and I refuse to be disrespected on any level. Because the money ain't going to, I'm not going to let the money allow you to play me like a bitch. So I corrected my foreman right there. Me and my foreman are like this. We never had another issue because he understood I am a man. He can't talk to me no any kind of way. But, you know, many people let him get away with it. So you think because the company or, you know, you dudes don't think you have any other option. Remember, you hear the man, but you see this. The condition of the mind, we feel like we don't have enough power to fight back against these corporations. But yes, you do. We wouldn't be here today. How would we be here right now, today? And this is what I said. And you got these silly niggas, they don't understand. I said, for black people to fall along to this is sickness. You got ancestors that fought. And I'm not saying this to as a racial thing. I'm saying this to black people that think, oh, yeah, man, we can't do nothing about it. I seen a couple of you black streamers on YouTube. We can't do nothing about it. You silly. Be respectful. It hurts me to my soul when I see people that get fucked over and they don't think they have the power to change it. You think you getting disrespected in your relationship. You getting disrespected by your kids. You think you don't have power to make a change. It bothers me because that's not who you are. You are a man or a woman. You have the power to leave an abusive relationship. When you go out with this type of mindset, do you understand what you're willing to let go? Be respectful. Be respectful. Do you understand the things you're willing to let slide? Do you understand when you feel like it's no other way? And guess what? In some cases, there are no other way. We call that blackballing. We call that gatekeeping. We call that cup holding. So in some cases, yes, there are people that get blackballed out the industry from making millions, but guess what? They find another route and can make thousands. You have to know who you are, though. It's no way this is your mentality when you have 1 million fucking subscribers. Do you understand? A group of YouTubers and a group of Twitch streamers, all these big platforms get together, you can make a motherfucker shaking their boots. But when you don't think like that, when you go out here and tell the people we can't do nothing about it, this is you. Imagine having 1 million subscribers and don't think your voice is powerful. Let's get back into the video.
For those people that don't know what that is, remember I was talking about the embargo dates? Oh, I can't post the builder until this date. That's all it was. They say, email me, do you want to come to Community Day? All we ask is you sign a non-disclosure agreement. Don't leak the gameplay early is basically what I had to agree to. So I agreed to it, and then I showed y'all the gameplay as soon as I could.
I hate that people like Joe Knows have to go through this. I hate that the other influencers have to go through this. I hate it. I hate it for you because I can feel your energy. I really believe myself, Joe Knows, and other influencers, you love the game and you fell victim to the scam of the game. I understand. I get it. So when you got to sit here and explain to the community, I'm not with the people, I'm with y'all. But at the same time, you making statements like, we don't have the power to do nothing. That's where you wrong, and that's what make me feel like, damn, nigga, do you know what you saying? Are you, what the fuck is you talking about? I can accept the fact that you're being used, because see, in some cases, ignorance don't have no, in some cases, when you're ignorant to something, you get passes. But at the same time, there are consequences for being ignorant. Brittany Griner found that out the hard way. Celebrities find that out the hard way. They think because, you know, they didn't know you could break the rules. Nah, you just like a fucking civilian in everybody else's eyes. You can't sit here and break these rules. So people sit and cry. You got brothers and sisters going out here killing each other, shooting each other. Then they act like they don't know. Oh, well, I didn't know, bro. No, just because you are ignorant to something, I can give Joe Knows an understanding. He don't look like, it's not looks. I'm a guy of energy. Joe Knows don't give me energy of trying to deceive the community. He is a content creator. He make YouTube videos. A lot of these guys are young. I don't know how old this brother is. I don't know how old them other influencers are. A lot of these guys are young. You grow up, you playing 2K, man, you just want to be a part of the game, baby. Come on. You just want to be a part of the game. You just trying your best to, like, you've been playing this game as a kid, but you don't know that these Skittles are dangerous. You don't know that. You can't fathom that. You can't fathom why there is no crossplay in 2K. But if you understand and you listen to people like Anonymous, you will know exactly why there's no crossplay in 2K. If you understand, you'll know why the city is designed the way the city is designed. If you understand, for a guy that mentioned in marketing, he and I both know why the city is designed the way the city is designed. Why the Goat Bowl is designed the way it's designed. Marketing, advertisement. Do you understand? And I keep telling y'all, you gotta check out this show called Social Dilemma. There's a lot of money being made for you to sit up here and see certain pop-ups, certain ads. There's a lot of money that advertisement paid for you to see the things you see. You think Facebook don't make money because you don't see, oh, you don't gotta pay nothing. No, they sell your data. Fortnite. But we're not going to get too far off this. When my mind starts going, let me slow down. Joe Knows. Stop thinking like the elephant that is changed up to a tree. To my other influencers, stop thinking like the elephant that is changed up to a tree. We have the power as the people to make a difference in whatever we do. But if you have this mindset, then what point is a living when you just gonna follow the rules of something that is incorrect? So because hey, we can't do nothing about it. It's a billionaire company, a $1 billion company. Who made the company a $1 billion company? Who made the company a $1 billion company? So how can you say you and I and the rest of the community made them who they are, and you don't think you have no power over that? What? Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna keep it respectful though, because I want you to hear me. And I know you guys find the disrespectful part to not listen. So I'm gonna make sure I keep myself in check tonight when I discuss this, because I want to be respectful so you hear me. You have the power. You are not powerless.
That's all I had to sign. Like, it wasn't like I had to give up my left arm to go to, like, come on, bro. Let's be realistic here, all right? Now let's talk about VC prices. I agree it costs way too much to upgrade your player this year, 100%. But if you think tweeting at the devs of the game, who are just employees of Take-Two Interactive, is going to change the VC prices, it's not, bro. Like, that's why I'm not going to put days and days.
Ronnie is the spokesman for the community. You constantly complain about the issue, but see, you don't complain without action. That's where y'all come in at, Joe. That's where the influencer come in at. You get your boy Anonymous, you get Joe Knows, you get all these big content creators, and you get them together. And you, as the people, have enough power. Believe it, Joe. Joe, I know you're a smart guy. You know this. You know this. Stop fucking with me. Don't fuck with me, Joe. You know this. You have the power to convince your influencer to slow down on their transactions. You know how I know you have the power? The same way you make build videos and convince them that you're a good builder. See, you see how you constantly produce magic, but then you limit yourself on the other magic? You produce magic. You have a YouTube channel that you now have 1 million something subscriber, or close to 1 million. I don't really know. I know you a big boy though. I know you're a big boy in this YouTube game. So you have magic, but you don't understand that you limit yourself on this type of magic. I can't get 2K to change nothing, but you got magic to give off to your audience that you make good bills. They go make those bills. You tell them, hey man, this is a good bill. I found this good bill. They go do it, and then guess what? Can they play like you? That's the thing about making bills. You watch build videos, but do you play like the person that made the bill? So what use is the bill to you? But that don't stop the mind from telling you to make the bill. You understand? Come on. I'm not being disrespectful, so you should be able to hear me. Because I'm keeping it respectful, because I know once I go disrespectful, you turn your ears off. I'm keeping it respectful. Do you understand the magic you have of telling your audience this is a good bill? You have that same magic to tell them, let's slow down on our transaction. We not going to buy. It's the same power that the rappers have over drug and violence, but they don't use it. We don't see these celebrities getting on their phone and telling these kids to stay away from fentanyl, stay away from lean. What do we see? They promote it. What are 2K influencers? What do they say? They may come in like, woo, sheesh. iPod King Carter, another brother that is very intelligent. He make a statement, oh, sheesh, the VC price, sheesh. You kept it real sweet, didn't it? You kept it real sweet. Sheesh. What is sheesh? What is that gonna do? No. How about me, you, brother here, and everybody else that have an audience? How don't we get together and say, this is not right? We asked for a good game, and because we asked for a good game, 2K raised the price up for us to play the game. We asked for a good game, and because we asked for a good game, the price that we had to pay as the consumer for a good game was, we're gonna increase the price then, bitch. I'm calling me, myself, bitch. Hey, bitch, you want a good game? Well, guess what? Give me your money. I'm gonna raise the price up on you. You want me to pay $150 for a game, $100 for a game, $70 for a game, then I gotta pay another $100 to play the game. Valorant don't do that. Call of Duty don't do that. Fortnite don't do that. And they have some of the biggest audience in the fucking gaming industry. Some of the fastest growing audience. Why they don't do that? So if we know it's out there and it exists, then why do we have our influencer when it comes to 2K that are clueless to this? We have, and Joe said something about people been speaking on it for years, but ain't nothing been get doing. No, the big boys ain't been speaking on a goddamn thing. Myself, small content creator, you got other smaller content creators with maybe 100,000 subscribers. They trying their best to do what they can, but what is it gonna take to get you niggas with 1 million subscribers to get together and say, hey, this ain't right? What is it gonna take to get you niggas with 500,000, 700,000, million subscribers to get together? You don't want to mess up your relationship with 2K, do it. Let's be honest. See, one thing I have about, I can accept the man that don't know. I can accept a man that is ignorant. The world might can't, because the world still gonna give you that charge. Hey, you know you can't. I didn't know I couldn't carry a gun to New York. This teacher went to jail. This teacher got a license to carry. She drove to New York. She got pulled over. Guess where they took her to prison? She was ignorant to the rules of New York. She registered a firearm. She had it registered. It's legal for her to have it in her state. She drove to New York and went to prison. The world didn't accept her being ignorant. But see, as a fellow brother, I can say I can accept you for being ignorant. But when you make these type of statements, who you playing for? So are you ignorant, or do you know and you refuse to mess up your relationship? And remember, I'm not talking to you just, I'm not just talking to my friend Joe, because I want to be respectful. I want to be respectful. I'm not just talking to Joe, I'm talking to anybody that have a audience. When an audience, do you not understand the poor man mindset? Come on. Have you not heard of the poor man mindset? All right, let's get back into the video.
Days and days and hours into this, because I know right now we're in a tough spot. It's not going to change until
Don't say that.
there's competition for 2K. That
2K doesn't see y'all believe that. You believe 2K need competition for you to make a change. No. You are the competition. The consumer are the competition. Me, you, and everybody in my chat that agree with me, everybody that's in your comment section that agree with you, we are the competition. We decide what goes and what don't goes. You are saying to your audience that they don't have power. Do you know what you're doing to your audience? Maybe you ignorant to this. I don't know. This is what you're doing to your... Imagine telling them that they don't have the power for something that they helped blew up. Every rapper should bow down to our feet. We buy their albums. To every company should bow down to the consumer. But when you have influencers that don't think on this side, when they think on that side, let's listen to this. I want to play this for y'all, but I'm gonna finish this and then listen. We got more to talk about. We got more to talk about. So, but I need to play this. I need to play this so you can understand.
it takes customers, and people say, "Oh, I can go over there. The game's lit, and it doesn't cost VC to upgrade players."
Why you keep trying to put the responsibility on another company? It's not we don't need another company to come in for us to get this shit together, Joe. I'm trying my best to say everything respectful, because I'm not here to make you look like a fool. I'm not here to make any influencer look like a fool. But what I'm telling you is, are you making us look like a fool? Are you trying to act like we slow? You have 1 million subscribers. What about that don't you understand? It's just like, you know what it is? I get it now. See, you can take a nigga out the hood, but if the hood is still in them, no matter how much money you give them, he's still gonna be a nigga that don't know how to manage money. So I see you can give a nigga 100,000 subscribers, you can give a nigga 1,000,000 subscribers, but when they don't know the power that come with that, they still just a nigga with no subscribers. Because they don't know how to influence their subscribers. See, when you look at revolutionaries, when you look at guys that make changes in their community and make power moves, see, they know how to influence people to do certain things. Hitler. See, stay with me. Don't get lost. Hitler is one of the greatest leaders the world have ever seen. He influenced a whole fucking nation to do what he saw and what he sought out, like his bidding. Hitler had evil in his heart, you know, from how we view it. In his mind, he was making his race the stronger race, his nation the stronger nation. Hitler controlled the minds of millions. So it's like you give niggas like us, we get 1,000,000 subscribers, and guess what we gonna do? We just manipulate them for our gains. We don't give a fuck about their could these people that know what's going on give a fuck about you and still say, well, it's nothing we can do about it? Could they give a fuck? Could they give a fuck? Could they give a fuck about the state of you, the individual that can't afford to play this at this rate? Could they care? It's hard to believe you care when you know that you have the power, or you don't know, and a nigga like me is coming saying, yo, bro, yo, you do got the power. Stop that, bro. Stop that. Don't say that. If you say that, you believe that, and you act like that. And that's where this picture right here come in at. If you tell yourself and you tell your audience, no, we don't have the power to change this, and it's a lot of you other niggas too. Guess what? I don't give a fuck about nan. We cool. We kick it. See, you see the thing about me, nigga, I don't care about you talking about you my homeboy, none of that. When you have this mindset, see, it's the niggas I fuck with, and I seen make that same comment. Hey, bro, this shit is high, but we can't do nothing about it. I'm gonna be respectful, but I don't. That's some. Nah, I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. You have the power, nigga. Don't get over this bitch and talking about you don't have the power. You silly. All right, keep it respectful. Keep it respectful.
But right now, we don't have that. The only good basketball game is 2K, so we're stuck. Like, that's just logic. I know, I'm a sellout for saying that. It's just logic.
How is it logic when the ball is in your court? How is it logic? How is it logic to think that this business can control how you spend your money and what you do? How is it logic? You are the logic. You, the individual. The nigga that is in control of not in control. But like I said, remember, you can manipulate people about your bills. You have magic. You have magic. You can manipulate people to think that you are a great bill maker. See, you did that without trying hard, right? People out here say, man, Joe Noyes is a great bill maker. But you're not a great 2K player. But you're a great bill maker. You see how that works? You don't have a... See, the people going to get lost in this. So let me back off that. Because I know they're going to get lost. They ain't going to even try to understand what I'm saying. But I hope you can get it. The magic of making bills, but the bill and you don't translate to when we watch your gameplay. They ain't going to get it. So let me get off. They ain't going to get it. But you know what I'm saying, right, Joe? I know you get it. And all my other influencers, y'all get it. You can sell magic. So if you can sell magic, why you can't sell magic that can help the community? Let's not spend this money. Let's not play this game for a certain amount of time. You have the power to do that. You do know that, right? you have the power to convince people to not play 2K for a week. If you see, you can't do it by yourself, Joe. Let me say that, Joe. You alone cannot do this by yourself. That's why you have to associate with the other content creators that agree with you and say, let's go out here. Are y'all ready? Because see, this is what you gotta understand. See, there's a big truck company right now in Canada. See, I'm giving you game. I'm talking about real life shit, not just video game. There's a trucking company. And anybody that drives trucks, they can validate this for me. In Canada right now, the truckers are going at the companies. Guess what they did? Because money, they trying to get money to go digital. And over in Canada, there's a lot of truckers that have this digital money, right? The companies are hitting their bank, closed all their funding. Their money that they work for, they done came and shut their bank account down. See, you got to be willing to see, but they stuck together. See, if you willing to say this about 2K, you got to understand, you might not have a 2K logo. You might not have a Next Maker program. You might not be able to join the club. But see, if you want things to get done, it's possible. You just got to be willing to take the hits. If you don't believe me, do the research. People can make shit happen, but it's the risk that they not willing to take. Man, if we go out here, listen, all the content creators come out here and say, hey, man, we're finna get this shit shut down. And then 2K starts saying, hey, give me your logo. Give me your Next Maker. You know that contract we just signed with you? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. So when that happened, these guys don't want to fall in that spot. Man, damn, I done fucked up my chance to working with 2K. Damn, but no, you didn't fuck up your chance. Why? Because, let me show you. Do you see how they went back to get Flight React, even though he said what he said and did what he did? Man, I'm giving y'all a real game. I'm not saying nothing disrespectful to nobody. Y'all let me know if I say something disrespectful, correct me on the spot, because we don't want them to miss the message. Flight React said what he said and did what he did, and 2K still went back to hire him. Why? Because they need us. Come on, Joe. You know this. Flight said what he said, did what he did. 2K still went back to try to hire Flight, and Flight still turned them down. But see, Flight make money elsewhere. See, when your main priority is making money off of 2K and you want to be a part of the club, you ain't willing to get that spanking. Some of these dudes ain't willing to get that spanking because a spanking coming. Oh, Anonymous and Mini Mark can tell you about that spanking when you say the wrong thing. Yeah, that spanking is real. So, let's continue.
Bro, like, the CEO of 2K is not going to care if we get a thing trending on Twitter saying...
Yes, he will. It's called a bad review. I'm from the hood. I don't got much education, but god damn, sometimes. Okay, that might be taking disrespectful. Okay, back off that. We gotta keep it respectful. You smarter than that, man. You smarter than that, bro. If you get on Twitter and you bash a fucking business about things that are going on, do you know you can make headlines? See, the media is controlled, but when you get enough people that target, when you get enough people that target something, see, you too, for the guy in the chat, JMR, you too ignorant. Talking about let him finish. I'm talking on the points when he makes certain things, you can't let that finish. You have to jump on it. So JMR, you being ignorant, if you wanted him to finish, then you go watch it on his Twitter. That's what's wrong. You niggas want to let niggas just talk past what they are saying. You can't let certain shit go. You got to hit it right there. It's no way you don't think that if you get out here and you make a fucking review, you constantly reviewing negative review. Everybody target that shit. Everybody get on it. And like I said, you can't just talk about it. You have to have actions. Hey, y'all. Let me just say this. Let me just give an example. If Chris Smooth, iPod King Carter, Joe Knows, Shakedown, Bash Plug, Cash Nasty, LSK, Brutusim, Anonymous 2K TV, Jay Easy, the whole Power DF, Steezo, Swante, Dak TV, to Mama, anybody you could think of, if they all come together and said, yo, we are standing together, yo, let's not buy VC. Let's not buy VC. We're not buying no VC. Matter of fact, hey, we play the game. Or don't play the game. We're going to play the game, but we ain't spending no money. We ain't spending no money. But how many, see, that's the power that they have on their side. In the world of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, they had people that willing to help them with the struggle of standing up against the company. Do y'all know now in 2022 that if you try to take a company to court about a lawsuit, let's say you want to sue them, do you know they just keep dragging it out and you don't have the money to keep going through that process, so you tap out? That's the world we live in now. See, if we had people that agreed to fight against 2K, you know what some of y'all gonna say? Shit, bro, I've been out here a long time. How long we gonna be fighting? Bro, listen, just a couple more days, couple more weeks. Let's stick together. Let's not buy no VC. Let's not spend no money. We gotta make them pay, bro. We gotta make them suffer. Let's not pre-order 2K anymore. Like for 2K24, let's not pre-order it. Boy, you don't understand what that would do. You don't understand what that would do. You gotta understand incentives. Things like this. Things like this. So, you have the power, sir. Chat, please don't let me get disrespectful. If I say anything disrespectful, please stop me. Stop me right there.
Lower VC prices. He's going to be sitting there sipping gold from his teacup, laughing about, oh, they got a trending Twitter about how my company's making too much money. Like, he's a businessman. He wants to make money, bro. So I do agree the VC prices are crazy. It costs so much to upgrade your player this year, over 400,000 VC. I agree, but I'm also looking at it from a logical business.
You saying logical? How is that logical? That's not logical. How is that logical?
Business point of view, we're in a tough spot. Things ain't gonna change just because Joe Knows puts a tweet out.
No, Joe. It's not. You can't do it by yourself, Joe. No. See, I don't know. Maybe this is why y'all refusing to fight. You have to fight together. You can't do it by yourself, Joe. I promise you. Joe, you alone cannot attack these VC prices. It's going to take everybody. It's going to take the big boys. It's going to take the small boys, the little girls, the big girls. It's going to take everybody to get on this issue and hit it and not get off of it in 2 days. Joe, I promise you, you'll make Keemstar. Joe, I know you probably don't fuck with me. It's okay. But Joe, listen to me. If you was to start this and get all the big boys to help you out, the agents, the Tocinos, but see, if they really agree with this, and see, for the audience, this is how you know if these guys really care about you overspending on 2K. See, this how you know. See, if your favorite streamer is Anonymous 2K TV, right? And then you come out here and you say, man, Anon, you ain't gonna go out there and help them. And shit, you ain't finna fuck up my money. This how you know if the content creator you support. See, this is why they don't like me, because I say stuff like this. Because, see, I turn it back on them, the creator. If the creator not willing to stand over here with the people because he worried about his relationship with 2K when he know this shit is fucked up. He know this. Which one of y'all mamas and daddy giving you money? For all my G's out there in the chat, how you getting this money to fucking make bills on top of bills on top of bills on top of bills when the game don't produce no fucking real VC to help you on these bills? So the majority of the money you're gonna have to spend to get these bills are right. It's gonna be your money. Did we not hear about the kids that are out here stealing from their parents because they want to feed this addiction? Do y'all know bills are an addiction for some people? Like I said, man, and chat, be mindful of distractors or what's that word? Detractors. See, there are guys in the chat that work for 2K, and they're gonna be detractors. They're gonna tell you, yeah, I just spent this money, and yeah, my homeboy spent this money. See, you have to be mindful of those guys because they don't want us to target this issue. Listen to what I'm saying. Nope, they don't want us to target this issue. It's a reason 2K have a PS4 version and a PS5 version. Y'all keep saying we want crossplay, we want one game. You don't understand the servers are like they is because by design. If 2K fixed the server, now you're gonna be saying, okay, you got the server right, so let's get one game. Why we got multiple games? Having multiple games mean more money. Having multiple versions mean more options of you might have it, he might not have it, but guess what? It's the same 2K. So you spent $200 on 2K. I spent $70. What's the difference? But see, it's the mind. It's go back to this. No, you're not just stating facts. You're not just stating facts. You stating a weak mentality. It's not gonna happen, bro. I just spent $50. We don't care what you just spent. We don't care. We have an issue with your mentality on thinking that it's okay because you got it. We don't care that you just spent wet. We don't care who spent wet. We trying to fix the game to where we can play the game just like Valorant, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and many more games. We want to be able to play the game just like all the rest of these companies, but we sit and allow the company that we play for to fuck over us. Okay, keep the curse words out of it. We allow the company that we play for to constantly manipulate us, and we allow the influencer that we support and love to do it as well. Why do we support people that don't want to help us as a whole? I'm not saying come and support Anonymous. I'm not saying everybody join up and sub to Anonymous. I'm not saying that. I'm asking you, why do I have a favorite YouTuber, a favorite streamer, and they can't help me tackle this issue? Yo, bro, hey, man, I work a job, $7.25. See, it's the milking. It's the milking. It's the milking. See, that's all design. But see, when I expose shit like this, I'm really exposing something deeper than this. But I know most of y'all gonna stick to 2K. You're gonna understand what I'm saying through 2K, but I'm really talking about something that much deeper. I constantly use 2K to get the message out. If you let people like Joe Knows give you this message that you don't have, bro, you don't understand how dangerous that is. And I keep telling y'all, when dude makes these type of statements, we don't have power to change it. So what? That's a dangerous statement. Dangerous statement.
Because some other creator puts a tweet out. I know y'all think it might help, but until there's competition for the game that hurts their pockets.
Wow. Listen.
For the game that hurts their pockets. Game that hurts their pockets. But until there's competition for the game that hurts their pockets. But until there's competition for the game that hurts their pockets.
Do you understand that? Do you understand that? He not knowing it's him that can hurt their pocket. He willing to give the money to somebody else. Do y'all not understand that? It's him that can hurt 2K pocket. But what he think is, if I give the money to another company, then what's the fucking use of having an issue? Okay, calm down. Keep it respectful. They get lost when you say things like that. They don't want to hear the message anymore. Keep it respectful. Keep the curse words out. Giving the money to another company is the same thing as giving it to 2K. 2K don't need competition for their pockets to be damaged. Me and you can damage their pockets without any other company ever producing a video game called basketball. No other company have to come into the picture. Me and you can hurt their pockets. But we can't do it by ourselves. I can't do it by myself. You can't do it by yourself. It's not, bro, it's going to take all of the big boys to come together. And that's the thing. Do these big boys want to step out and say something about this? Do these big boys want to go down this path and say, yeah, man, I agree. I'm with you. I'm willing to stand on it. Let's get out there and fight this. That's the hardest thing about this whole situation. They have made this thing so dangerous, and we are so individualized that we don't like to work together. So therefore, when it comes to issues like this, they know you got to attack them as a group. How many of us gonna want to work together and say, okay, we're gonna attack it. We're gonna attack it as a group. We don't want, most of us don't work with each other. We don't talk to each other. But see, back in the old days, it didn't matter if we worked together and wanted to talk to each other. We knew there was a common enemy. In today's world, people don't know who the common enemy is. It's banks. Okay, let me not go there. Y'all don't want to hear about stuff like that. Corporations are the enemies. It's not the people that work at 2K. It's the people that can push the message. That's who we get to talk to. Ronnie is the man of the people. He's supposed to be the guy that take our message back to the... Exactly, Law. He's supposed to be able to take our message back to the headquarters. So it's not wrong that you go and say, hey, Ronnie, here's our issue. Ronnie's supposed to take that issue and take it up to the office. They're having the issues and they feel like, hey, they, you know, well, y'all don't give a fuck about this. You just tell them whatever. Ronnie come back. Hey, I got some new Jordans. Y'all see my new sneakers? Oh, come on. Keep it respectful. All right. So, we're going to watch this video. But before, we're going to watch this video of Jake Bell. But before we watch that, I just want to give you a glimpse of this. And then I'm going to watch this video. I got a video we're going to watch, and we're going to dissect
Hello, this
that.
is Tulsi Sen. I'm in the mountains of Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Now, if you think elephants are the real... They did this with us. But see, they can't come out and show you that. They can show you the elephant. This is how they got us. This is how we are elephants. This is a fucking mammal. Beast of a fucking mammal. And look at what he's changed to. Look at what his mind is conditioned to.
And I want to tell you a little story. You see behind me a mighty elephant with her baby boy. Elephants are the biggest mammal living on earth, mightiest of all mammals. And yet you see her chained with 1 foot, a little stake that is pushed into the earth.
Wow.
She can pull out.
Wow.
With a gentle tug. Earth. A stake that is...
This is where they fucking 400 to 500 pound beast is changed up to? You got an elephant that weighs 400 to 500 pounds changed up to this. Wow.
Is pushed into the earth, which she can pull out with a gentle tug.
Wow.
She'll never do that. She'll never do that.
Try 5,000. My bad. Brody said 5,000 pounds. Yeah, I'm tripping.
She was tied to a 3.5
Thank you for helping me.
pole, put to the stake with the
5,000
chain on one of
pounds.
her legs. One, only one. And she wanted to go to mother. Mother is a beast of burden. Mother worked to take out logs and carry loads. And
Thank y'all for correcting me on the pounds.
Did not want the mother
They saying 5,000, 8,000
so
pounds.
they tied this baby up, and afterwards let it go. Like today, you see behind, he's having his milk from his mother. So this baby grew up to be this giant elephant that you see behind me. And it's still believed that that 3.5 foot pole and that chain in that feet will hold it. It'll break down trees, it'll tear down trees, but it will not make an effort to make itself free. We too, as humans, when we
See, that's what I mean. Like, some of y'all are too silly, man. You too silly at a time where it's not meant to be a joke. We trying to show you how you have been trained to make statements like our good brother here made. But you come in and you don't know how to acknowledge it because you don't know how to accept it. It's not a joking matter right now. Once again, I use 2K to tackle bigger issues. I'm not here to tell you, man, dog. You gotta, I'm showing you how the elephant, this is how they train us to say what my good friend here is saying. And I say this respectfully to him because once again, he could be ignorant to the situation and understanding of the situation. But he's still playing along. Like I said, good people get caught up in bad shit all the time. Good people get caught up in bad shit all the time. So I'm not showing you this for no reason. I'm showing you proof that it exists. I'm showing you proof that it exists. This is a real thing that is going on in our world. We don't have to mind to defeat the little stake that is holding us back. We have little stakes that is holding us back from being more, from doing more, from achieving. So, let's fast forward. You know, man, hopefully some of y'all get it.
Bello on the